In this episode, we talk about Arsenal 2.0. Hello and welcome to another episode of Friday Night Football. I'm your host Naiem Sultan and
It's me, Uttam, and today we bring you Arsenal.
but first let's take a quick look at them. A 1-1 draw in North London derby keeps Arsenal second in Premier League only because of inferior goal difference compared to Manchester City. In their last 12 games they have won 8, drawn 2 and lost 2 in Premier League. Despite of 7 major injuries, Arsenal are successfully generating the results they require. So, is this Arsenal 2.0?
Is this Arsenal 2.0? Yes, but most of all, it's Wenger 2.0. Arsene Wenger has changed a lot. He has finally moved away from his rigid philosophy that his team always have to have the ball with them. Football is not always about playing with the control, with all those possession, right? It's about scoring goal. Finally, it's all about scoring goals. And this Arsenal team can score goals. This Arsenal team is set up in some games, in major games, against big teams to counter. This is a very new thing for Arsene Wenger. Because most of his teams don't counter. They are mostly affected by counters. And this team counters. And I would like to stress one per player, most of all, who has changed the whole philosophy of the team around. This is Coquelin. Coquelin has been a revelation. This guy is the only specialist defensive midfielder in the team at this moment, right? And this defensive midfielder is very important for a team like Arsenal, who have to impose their game on others. And this guy is doing it so good. The tackles per game, which is 3.4 tackles per game. The interceptions, which is 2.8 interceptions per game.
Yeah.
That is very huge compared to previous anchorman of this team, Mikel Arteta. Arteta in his prime could only create 3.2 tackles per game, where only 2 interceptions per game were there. But Coquelin has changed the team around. This team will not allow the player or the team to play easily through them. Coquelin is the best of it. Now I'd like to go into another thing about Arsene Wenger 2.0. It's the transfers. This guy has been so laid back in transfer windows. There are a lot of trolls about him. When transfer window comes, he goes into holiday or something like that. But the players that he has brought in, mostly Ozil, Sanchez, and Petr Cech, they are world class.
Yeah, absolutely. Agreed. Petr Cech, only major transfer made by Arsene Wenger, but he was top class. Now, what I'd like to say is still, as a fan's perspective, as an Arsenal fan's perspective, it's not enough. I mean, we are lacking a good quality striker. Giroud is fine, but we need a pure striker on our side, on whom we can depend. And then there is another thing about, you talked about Coquelin, defensive midfielder. It was a problem before 2 seasons ago. We brought in Coquelin. He's performing, but we need another defensive midfielder, as far as I think. So there are a lot of things more to do in the upcoming winter transfer window. Arsene Wenger might not take a vacation this time.
Hope he does not take the vacation, but still, even without those players, this team is performing. And I would like to credit this to the mentality of the team. The mentality has changed. It has become stronger. A lot of strength in their mentality. They are not giving up games that easily.
Yeah, they have become more dogged in their performance. The players, they are not giving up even in the worst situation. Yeah, we can take a look at goals conceded this season. I mean, it has improved way more than last season. Last season, the ratio was 0.95 goals conceded per match. But this season, it's 0.75, which is a very, very, very good improvement in the team.
Yeah, this is a very good improvement. This team is not going to give up that easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, previously, Sir Alex even quoted that this Arsenal team, coached by Arsene Wenger, could easily be won if you play in counters. If you score one goal, then the whole team will collapse. But no, that's not the situation at this moment. This team is not going to collapse that easily. The mentality has become strong. And we have seen in the games like Liverpool, the first half, they were totally dominated by Liverpool. But they did not give up. Like they did not concede like previous seasons.
Yeah.
They went on there. They took the initiative from the match, and they nearly won it in the end.
Yeah, and the Peter Cech was again a big factor there.
Yeah, Petr Cech was a big factor. Yeah, there's the players.
Yeah,
now
the
we go on to
players.
players. Yes, the players. Without players, there is no team. So the players are performing so majestically. And one player there is who we can't say enough of. And that is not Alexis Sanchez, but Mesut Ozil.
Mesut Ozil, yeah. He has not been scoring goal, but
Come on, 10 assists in 11 games. That is too good of a player, man. 10 assists in 11 games.
that is what we expect from Ozil.
Yeah, that is what we expect from Ozil. He's going to assist everyone.
And
everyone.
everything.
Yeah, everyone. 5 key passes per game. That is a lot for a player.
Yeah, absolutely.
And 5 key passes per game. So there are 5 clear goal scoring opportunities created by a player, by a single player in Arsenal.
Yeah.
That is a lot of good play. And the second person I would like to state is Petr Cech. We have talked about him a lot in this episode, but we are going to talk about him in depth now.
Yeah.
Petr Cech. Yeah, Petr Cech has been awesome. I can't say more than that. Petr Cech has been awesome. This guy has changed the team around.
Yeah. Yes, Petr Cech. I mean, he has been the hero for the most part of Arsenal's game defensively. But there are other players too who has been giving their fantastic performance. Alexis Sanchez, 7 goals this season already, and he is not going to stop anyhow. And then
Yes.
and then we have Theo Walcott, who was performing very, very fantastic performance before his injury. And
These two players, along with Ozil, were the architect of the downfall of Manchester United.
Oh yeah.
It was very... it was a heartbreaking moment for me to see them, but these 3 players, they tore us apart, totally.
First 20 minutes of the game, you were nowhere. Okay, yes, let's get back into the topic. And then I want to say another player, Santi Cazorla.
Yes.
He has been there, and he is doing his job, executing his job perfectly.
Yeah. We always forget the person who stays behind and orchestrates the play. And this is Santi Cazorla.
Yeah.
This guy, without this guy, Arsenal would not be as good as they are this moment. For me, let's not overstate this matter, but for me, Coquelin and Cazorla, they are one of the best midfield pivots in the Premier League at this moment. That is all I can say about them.
Yeah, and then there are other players too. Coquelin, we talked about him just a moment ago. And then Hector Bellerin, who is likely not to play in next game because the
age-old problem, right?
The age-old problem of Arsenal, injuries.
Yes, the
7
injuries.
of the major players are injured this season. I mean, this week. So, what do you make of this?
It's all about luck. Injuries are all about luck. You cannot say that this player is going to be injured next game, I'm not going to play him. It's all about luck. Players get injured. It's the part of a process in the season. They get injured, they come back. They get injured, they come back.
Yeah.
The only thing Arsenal can do is get their heads together and play. And that is what they are doing at this moment.
Yeah, I mean, you can say about something. I mean, even after those 7 major players getting injured, Arsenal are still performing so good. I mean, this is happiness in my face.
This is total shock in my face. They are performing great.
They are performing absolutely fantastic. I mean, I'm so satisfied with the gameplay. So satisfied where Arsenal is at the moment. I see Arsenal finishing as a league leader or at least a runner-up. What do you think? Where do you see?
Where do I see them? I always see them in top 4. For me, they are always in the top 4. I can't see them anywhere other than that.
No, you cannot be. No, they are performing well. Okay, since you see them at top 4, what do you think about next game? They go to West Brom.
West Brom are one of the meanest defense in Premier League.
Yeah.
They are gonna put all of their players behind the ball. All of them. They are gonna put all the players behind the ball, but still there is the guile, there is the creativity in Arsenal, and the firepower.
Yeah.
I think they are gonna win this game. Arsenal gonna win this game, but by a little small margin.
So let's hope Arsenal continues their fantastic performance. I really wish Arsenal wins the game against West Brom. That's all for today.
And see you next time with the El Clasico.
If you like our videos, please share, subscribe. We upload new videos about football stuffs every Friday night. See ya.
See ya.